Hey everyone, and welcome back to Song of the Deep. This is going to be the final video. We're gonna get 100% completion and we're gonna finish the game. So right below us is the Rimorosa Lair, and that's gonna be where we do the final boss fight. But before we do that, we are gonna get the 4 item upgrades we're missing. We're gonna get the 2 treasures we're missing, and we're gonna get 2 trophies that we didn't get while we were progressing through the game. So let's head up, let's get all that stuff, get our 100%, and then finish off the game. I don't know why I came here. I was looking for the portal, not an autosave. And the portal's up here. Okay, so first place we're gonna go to is the Maw. And there is 2 upgrades and a treasure in the deep light that we didn't get because I couldn't figure them out at the time. Figured I just didn't have an upgrade that I needed in order to access them, but that wasn't the case. I just didn't figure out how to do it. So now I have, and I'll show you what to do. So before you enter through that tunnel, there's a secret path over here, and it leads you down into a large area, which is mostly empty. It just has some turbines that you need to get through, and nothing shows up on the map. Well, the map shows up, but it doesn't show like any treasure or anything. You'll just see empty space. So we're gonna come over here, we'll hit that autosave, and what we need to do is get through these turbines, and you can't move these, she's not strong enough. So what we actually need are some fish. And you go into each wing. So you go into the top wing and the bottom wing to sort of scare some fish, and they'll move that turbine for you. So I'm not sure what triggers it. I think you just need to come over here, maybe interact with those fish, and that should do it. So now we can head out. And on your way out, the bombs reposition themselves, so you gotta go really carefully through here, but just take your time and you should be able to do it no problem. See, that school of fish went past us, so we definitely triggered them. They're headed over to the turbine. Oof, tight squeeze. And that should be the hardest part. Good and good. Perfect. So we'll come down here, and they should show up any moment, and they'll start spinning this turbine for us. And here they come. And there we go. So let's just get out of here because that doesn't help us yet. So let's go to the bottom. And, oh, almost forgot about the spotlight. So don't get seen by that because it'll kill you for sure. And then we'll come back here. And our mere presence should just get those fish to start moving, and then we can head back, and then both turbines should start up moving, and we can get the treasure in the back. And I'm gonna have to wait for that spotlight. Okay. And this turbine's obviously still spinning. And the second one should already be spinning, or should start spinning soon. I think those are the fish right there, or maybe not. Where you at, fishies? There they are. So that one's not all that intuitive, and that's why I couldn't figure it out earlier. But that is how you do it, and that is gonna get you a whole fragment. And then once you got that, you can travel back to your submarine. Okay, so now we want to go in the deep light. There's a treasure and a upgrade that we didn't have. So it's right over here. So what I didn't figure out before is that if you get all 3 colors into this collector, whatever it is, it's gonna turn it into one of those super strong white beams, and those can break through these barriers. So I need to get them all on there. So the way I'm gonna do that is, let's get green on there. Or maybe it wasn't green. Let's see. I want that. Oh, no, this is right. So then I want red to shoot into it. So red and green are gonna shoot into it, and then I will shoot blue in myself. And that's gonna break that wall, so I can get that treasure. And then just reposition, oh, I just had it. Reposition this mirror so it bounces off the mirror on the left to the other barrier. And get back down here and turn it into a big blaster. And there we go, another upgrade for our time. Okay, so the next things we're gonna do, we're gonna get 2 trophies. And they're both silver trophies, so pretty valuable, I guess you could say. So the first one is we need to kill a crab with Merryn. So without the sub, we just need to be on Merryn and kill a crab with our knife. And the second one is we need to place a flower on the on the grave of the Watcher. So where we killed the Watcher, just plop a flower down on him, and that'll get you that other trophy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to Skeleton Reef, and we should have some crabs up here. So we'll kill one with the sub, and then the other one we can get with Merryn. So let's get him, and then let's get out, and we'll use Merryn. So there we go. Oh, I don't know if that actually worked. But it's gonna take at least 2 hits, possibly 3. Oh, well, there we go. Apparently the first one worked, so there we go. Merryn and Goliath, we got that trophy. Now, if you come over here, here's the flower that you need, and we'll take this all the way down to the Watcher's grave. Which is this direction, I believe. Yes, this is it. So we'll take this all the way down, plop it on that grave, and pick up another trophy. Oh, that's a cocoon. Normally I'd break those, but no need. I've got so much treasure and nothing to buy. And we're about to finish the game, so no need at all. So here we are, there's the Watcher down there, still twitching. And plop the flower down, and you get the Rest in Pieces trophy. Alright, so where do we want to go from here? I think we will go up to Kelp Forest. So past all these enemies, we'll head up to Kelp, and basically right where we started the game. There's a secret area that I couldn't figure out how to get into before, but now I know the secret. So it turns out those pufferfish are not only affected by ice, the ice shots which send them up, but apparently the magma shots send them down, and I didn't know that. So we can maneuver the pufferfish out of the way, and in this case coming up we're gonna need to maneuver them up and down, multiple pufferfish, in order to sort of solve the puzzle. Those didn't feel too good. I probably should have just killed those guys, but that's all right. Okay, that current's gonna shoot me that way, and then I should be able to boost through here. There we go. But this one took me forever to figure out. I almost looked it up. I was like getting to that point where I was like, oh, I've tried everything and I cannot figure this out. And then finally I just, out of desperation, hit a magma shot, and he fell to the ground. I'm like, oh, that's what you do. I was trying all kinds of crazy stuff. So anyways, here we are. And this first one we're gonna move by sinking him. So hit him with the fire. That's gonna get him down. And then we can send him back up with an ice. There he goes. And then we need to send both of these down. But right now it's just sort of to get them out of the way. So send him down, send him down. And now we're gonna send him up and him down. And we need to send him up and then wait like a second or two before we send the other down. So we can get rid of both of those lasers from the pressure points, pressure pads. So there we go, and let's send him down, and that should be good. Yep, we're through. Alright, so then once we're in here, what we want to do, we want to come up this way. And we want to send this guy down. And he's going to go down into that current. And then we'll take the top path back. And that current on the bottom is going to send him below us. So he's slowly coming. He's still on his way. Is he below us now? I think he is. Yep, so let's hit him. Whoops. Let's hit him with the ice. And that's going to send him up. That didn't hit him, did it? There we go. So that's gonna send him up and into that stream current on the top. There, he needs another one. Oh, that knocked him to the side. Should be okay. Yep, he's good. Okay, so he's in the current now. Let's just drop that gate for him. And let's speed him up. Let's hit him with the gate. Oh, that was a little slow. Okay, pull the... I need my boost. Need the boost. Okay, there we go. Get the gate down, and now I can hit him with the fire. Ow. That didn't feel good. Hit him with the fire. That's going to send him down onto the pressure point. I keep calling pressure points. Pressure pad, and we can get through. And then we can get that treasure up there with Merryn. Just go through that wall right there. Okay, and we can send this guy up. Squeeze past him. And there we go, there's our treasure. And it's another tine collector, so our tine is increased once again. We hit that switch and that'll get us out of here. Okay, one last upgrade in the game. And it's down in the Marrow Ruins. So we're just gonna head down there the usual way without warping, because I think it's actually gonna be the fastest way to get there. And it's behind a treasure we actually already got. However, we got it with Merryn, and we're gonna need the sub. So with that trick, we now have, it's not really a trick, but now knowing that we can lower pufferfish with magma shots, we can get back there with the sub. And I'm just skipping all this stuff. No need to kill it. Oh. Ow. Ran right into that guy. Whoops. Okay, so we're getting close. It's over this way. And down. And it's back where we got one of the resonance orbs way back in the game. Guess it wasn't way back, but prior to the deep light. That's how we got the deep light activated. Okay, so it's in this room, and there's a pufferfish over here. And he's a little stubborn. I'm gonna try to hit him on the right side so he shifts to the left a little bit, because I think that's what I need to do. And yeah, see, he didn't quite go. Let me try hitting him again, but I might need to send him up instead. Oh, nope, that worked. So, not that stubborn. And then you go through the wall, break the glass, and rip off the treasure lid. And we get the whole fragment.
Merryn hammered the final hull fragment into her submarine. What was once a tiny, rickety craft was now a sleek and powerful sailing vessel. Even the Fomori, with all their technical expertise, had never created anything as strong or agile as this. She decided to name the submarine Ernan in honor of her father.
So we did it. The sub is fully upgraded. And it now has a name. Ernan. She said in honor of her father. Maybe that's her father's name. I don't remember that. But maybe it said it at the beginning and I just forgot. So I'm just gonna head back up to the warp, and then we'll warp back to the Caverns of Madness, and we'll finish this game. We'll fight the final boss, and we will complete it 100%. Here we are at the warp. I want Caverns of Madness. Alright, so there we go. You can see our world progression, 49 out of 49 items, 209 treasure. And we've been playing for 6 hours and 15 minutes total. So now it is time to go face the Rimorosa. Let's do it. Oh, I've been saying it wrong. It's Rimorosa. Anyways, we're in the Rimorosa lair.
At last,
Let's do it.
Merryn had reached her destination, the lair of the Rimorosa. She had prepared herself to face anything, and still she wasn't ready for what she saw next. There, trapped inside a diving bell but still alive, was her father.
He's alive! Let's hit that autosave. Don't want to forget that. Oh boy. Oh, I want torpedoes. So you're just gonna kill a bunch of enemies. You can't leave the area because those tentacles will stop you. And we currently can't do anything to the Rimorosa, so all we can do is kill his little minions. Alright, so now he's moved himself forward and we can rip off this like plating he's got on him. Alright, all the minions are down. Let's pull some more plating off. Oh, ran out of boost. Don't need it. Don't need no boost. Let's put out some traps. Oh, it's a Fomori Sentinel. I was trying to get tricky and it's not working out well for me. Let me just not die. That's a better plan. Trying to be all cool, laying traps and stuff. It's better for me to just shoot those torpedoes. Much more effective. And we got another Sentinel. Make sure I don't get hit by those missiles. Alright, looks like he's down. And the Rimorosa is back. Let's rip off some more.
As its mechanical faceplate shattered, the Rimorosa was at last free from the Fomori's control. The creature swooped out of its lair, smashing through the columns of rock beneath the Forbidden City. The heavy city began to collapse under its own weight and fall down into the trench below. Merryn raced to free her father from the diving bell, but the collapsing city was falling down all around her. Merryn grasped her father's hand as an avalanche of debris plummeted toward them. She closed her eyes as the darkness fell over her. When she opened her eyes, there was a roof of green, gleaming scales above her. A giant queen leviathan had taken the brunt of the blow from the falling debris. A moment later, a much smaller serpent swam down toward her. It was Swish. "Is this your mother, Swish?" Merryn asked in astonishment. But Swish just wagged his tail and beckoned for her to grab on. She and her father grabbed hold of the two leviathans, and together they swam up, out of the still collapsing debris of the Forbidden City. They swam out of the darkness and into the gleaming rays of sunlight that streaked through the water's surface. And at last, for the first time in what seemed like ages, Merryn and her father looked out over the waves toward their house in the distance. They said goodbye to the pair of leviathans, and Merryn promised to come play with Swish each day in the deep waters below the cliffs. And bit by bit, Merryn's life slowly went back to normal. She and her father traded a few of Merryn's golden coins for a beat-up old fishing boat. Working side by side, they soon had it ready to sail. Merryn no longer had to wait at the cliff's edge. Her father took her out to sea whenever she wanted to go. As they fished, they shared the stories of their own great adventures, both knowing that every word was true. And sometimes, late at night, Merryn thought of all the mysteries she had yet to answer. She thought of Cara, the sea garden, the eggs, and hoped they were all safe. Someday, she thought, someday I will see them again.
And there we go. That is the end of Song of the Deep. And we won't go ahead and watch these credits because they're gonna go on for a while and nothing special happens after them. Let's just jump and make sure we got our 100%. So let's go to the trophies and it's gonna update. And there we go, 100%. All of the trophies. All of the shinies. And this is actually the first game I've completed on this channel. So this is the first of many to come. But we got it done. Her father is actually alive and saved, and happy ever after. Alright, well, thank you for watching and joining me on this game, and I will see you next time.